welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. If you're new here, my name is Natalie Jade and I post videos over here at least 3 times a week, but I also have a vlogging channel that I try upload weekly, but let's be honest, doesn't usually happen. So welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be doing a little review video. So normally I do cheaper review videos, but today I thought we'd do a bit more of a high-end video. So we're going to be testing out some YSL products. So I hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, you know what to do. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button, leave me a lovely little comment and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. And let's just get started with today's video. So YSL are Yves Saint Laurent, and these were a brand that I hadn't actually used before until getting these products. I've had these for about a month now, so I have been testing them out just to give my honest kind of overall opinion on them before I film this video. So I have 3 products in total to test out for you guys. This is basically just to do a basic face. So we have the primer. This is the Blur Primer, and trust me guys, you guys are not ready for this. The next one is the foundation, and then I also have their concealer. So I want to kind of just sit down, do a bit of makeup with you guys, have a little chat and just see if these products are any good. So I'm going to start off by using the primer. This is the Touche Eclair. I don't want to say stuff and just completely butcher the name, but this is the blurring primer. So I don't know how well you guys can see this, but on the little spatula there is actual flakes of like gold, kind of glittery flakes, and it looks so nice. But if you apply it onto your hand you can see those gold flakes still, but when you actually then apply it to your face you can't see it, but it gives it a really nice natural glow. But you can't see the glitter on your face, but you can see there's literally just so much kind of glitter in the actual product, but it just looks so nice. So I'm going to start applying this to my face now. I'll be completely honest, this is my favourite product by them. So I'm just starting to apply this to my face, and I really like the spatula because with it being like a plastic spatula it doesn't soak up any of the product, so you're not losing a load of product just in the application process, but it really helps to spread it around and kind of get a nice even coverage. So I'm just applying this on, and if you can already see, it's already started to kind of like brighten my face a bit. But this primer is genuinely so good. I've not had any problems with my kind of makeup like not staying or looking a bit greasy or anything like that. It has been treating my skin really nicely, but it just glides on. And all honesty, this is the best primer I do think I've ever tried, but it is also the most expensive primer I've ever tried, so it depends on how much you really want a good primer. I think it's a nice one for like a one-off, a nice little treat for your skin. I really like the tester. I don't know if I'm going to buy the real thing. I'll probably buy the real thing for the primer. It is really good though. But if you guys do want to try it, I went to the shop and they just gave me a little tester bottle, and look at how much is actually in there. That was full. So it's a 10ml bottle, so it gives you a really good indicator of how the product works and things like that. So they do actually just give those out, which is really good, so you can just have a little test and try to see how it kind of works with your skin. But for my skin, it's literally, you know those glass finish ones? It just feels like that, and my skin on my hands after rubbing it in, my skin genuinely feels so kind of like moisturised and hydrated. So I just got the website up on my phone, and the retail of a full size one of these is £32, which I'm not gonna lie, I would not pay that for a primer. This one however is very good, so I may buy like one of these, and once it's out. I don't think I'll buy another one just because it is ridiculously expensive. But at the same time, I do feel like you're getting your money's worth because you don't need a lot of product on, and it does feel so nice on your skin. So the actual primer itself is UK's #1 prestige primer, natural healthy glow, 24-hour breathable coverage and 24-hour hydration. I definitely agree on the hydration. It gives your skin a nice healthy kind of glow, and it does just hydrate. Like I actually have like a glow there, and it does really hydrate in your skin. So it says it's a light infused face primer to help improve the look of your skin tone and advanced blurring technology for use under makeup or alone, things like that. And the overall rating for it is 4.7 stars, which I think is actually quite good. It is an absolutely amazing product, but I wouldn't normally spend £32 on a primer. Normally, if it's like more than a £5, I'd be like, do I really need it? Because I've got a really good mattifying primer, which is this one here, which is the We Love Super Matte Primer, and that's from Revolution. That's £4. That is an absolute bargain compared to the other one. But then again, you are paying for the quality of the product. This one I haven't had any problems with. It doesn't last forever because it's not the biggest bottle in the world. And I feel like you do need a little bit more product on it than you would with this one. But again, you are paying for what you get for it. So if you buy a more expensive one, you're going to get a better quality, things like that. But in this case, I do think the primer is definitely worth the money because it's really, really good. So next one I've got is the foundation. So again, I only got a tester pot of this because I've never tried them before, so I didn't know if it's going to be any good or not. So I do quite like the consistency of this. It's quite liquidy, but this is what it looks like on my finger, and I'm just going to start to apply this onto my face. It is a really, really nice colour. I am, however, starting to actually run out of this, so I'll have to decide if we're actually going to get another one or not. I do really like it, but I do think I have other foundations that are a similar level that are more drugstore ones. But this is just applying it on. This shade I do think is probably about perfect for me because it's a little bit darker than my natural skin tone, but it blends in really, really well. So I'm just applying this on. I do find it's always better for me now to apply foundation with my fingers because I've applied it so many times using a brush and things like that, and I always feel like whenever I use a brush it just doesn't apply well. It kind of just soaks up half the product in the brush and it just makes it nowhere near as smooth and kind of as cleanly blended. So I'm now just going to start to blend this product in because this is how it's looking when it's on my skin, and it does blend in quite nicely if I'm honest. You don't get anywhere near as much in the tester pot for this one as you do for the primer, but I think this was a really, really generous amount she gave us. So I'm just going to start to blend this in, and I'm using a Revolution brush. This doesn't have a name or a number. This is what it looks like. So I'm just going to start to blend all this into my skin. It isn't full coverage. Well, it might be if you had more product, but because we don't have loads, I'm trying not to use too much at once. But it doesn't seem to be that full coverage, but it still gives your skin quite a nice kind of, maybe a no makeup look. So if you can see, I've started to blend it on that side, so you can still see like my freckles and like any blemishes and things like that. But it does give it a kind of like a still quite a nice smooth finish. So it's not that, it's quite a thin but also quite a nice finished one. It blends in really, really well though, because I have some foundations, they'll take a good like 10 minutes just to blend them in and make them actually look more natural and look like they're actually your skin, but this blends so nicely. I think it is just the kind of consistency of the product. It's not as thick and it's a lot more liquidy as this one, so I think it just is a lot easier to kind of like play with and get it where you want it and just blend it nicely. I really like it on my forehead though. I think it looks really, really good on my forehead. I think this is just like a less coverage version of my NARS one, because NARS is my ultimate favourite foundation. I've always said this and I always will say this, NARS is my favourite. I absolutely love it. This just feels like a lighter coverage version of the NARS one, if I'm honest. It's really nice, but should we look how much it is actually? So this foundation is £36. If I'm completely honest, it is a really nice foundation, but I feel like you can get nice ones for that amount of money. Like my NARS one isn't that far off the same or similar price mark. So I feel like, for me personally, if it's more of a nicer, like a light makeup day, like maybe a summer, this would be perfect for like a summer foundation, I think. And this colour genuinely looks really more natural on me, so I do really like it. However, like I said, like over here, I've got some kind of scarring and blemishes there, and I've got freckles and more freckles and like blemishes and things, so it doesn't cover them. But as a summer foundation, it would be really good because it's a really nice and lightweight one, but it's also a nice colour. It gives a really nice smooth finish, and you can see with that primer underneath it, it's still made it quite glowy, but it doesn't look like greasy glowy. It just kind of looks like a natural nice glow on your skin. So I'm just going to finish blending this in, make sure I've not missed any bits, and then we can start on the concealer. So now that it's all blended in, I'm actually really, really happy with how that is looking so far. I'm going to go in with the concealer. This is the Touche Eclair High Cover Radiant Concealer, and we've got this in the shade 2. So it says on the bottom of the shade 2. This is a really, really nice one. I actually found a dupe of this online that I do want to try out and see if it's any good. But I just wanted to give you guys a bit of an overview of what the actual product itself looks like, which is really, really pretty and quite classy. And then at the bottom, there's this little button here that you press. just like that there, and that's how you get the product out. And then it's got the YSL logo on the top. So this is £27. It does come in quite a nice shade range. I think we've got about 50, like 10 or 15 shades, something like that. So when you open it up, it's got this applicator on the end here, and at one point we did have problems with this. So I'm just going to be completely honest with you guys, as I always am in these videos. Again, I'm sorry about the lighting. I've said this in the last like 40 videos I've done, but I'm having to film with natural light at the moment because of where I am, because I'm moving house, and the sun just keeps coming out and going behind clouds. So I am really sorry about that. But we had a problem with this, and it was that it kind of got jammed. So every time we pressed this button, nothing was happening, no product was coming out. But eventually we managed to get it working again, and we genuinely thought there was like no product in there and it was going to be really, really bad. It says there's 6 ml of product in here, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it has lasted okay so far. So I'm just going to start to apply this underneath my eyes. It's quite a nice colour and it does blend quite nicely. I do like the applicator too. I think it's quite nice to apply it. So it's quite a nice natural colour. So I've just got a little bit more out. I'm just going to do my other eye. Sometimes I do prefer applicators that are bigger. So I've got a really, really nice e.l.f. concealer, and that has a really, really big applicator compared to this one. I do prefer that applicator, but I feel like this one helps be a bit more precise when you're actually applying the product. So I'm just going to apply it onto my chin as well, just a little bit there, and then some of these blemishes here and the scarring and all that. There, and then a little bit down the centre of my nose there, just to kind of brighten it up, because this is kind of seen as a highlighter, not only a concealer. People use it as a highlight as well, just kind of like brighten your face up. So now that that is all applied, you can see how much I've kind of applied there, and I'm going to use a mini beauty blender. No, actually I'm just going to use this beauty blender to start to blend it in. See what it looks like. I think it does a good job of actually brightening your face up, but the actual coverage of it isn't as much as I'd like it to be, because on my blemishes there where I've started to blend it, it's just kind of gone over the top of them, and you can kind of still see exactly what you could see before. So I'm not sure about the coverage of that. It's blended in quite nicely to my nose. It has kind of just given it a bit of a shine, but like a natural shine, a bit of a glowy shine. Underneath my eye here, it's done okay. I might need to apply a little bit more, because it's done alright around this bit, but it's a little bit dark still, like directly under my eye. We'll just see how this one looks. So again, same thing with this one. It's quite nice where my eye bags are, like here, it's done quite a good job there, but directly under my eye, it's not done the best job. Might need to apply just a little bit more, I think, and just see if that helps. So I'm just going to get a little bit just right under there. I do think it just needs a bit better coverage there. It might just be because my eye bags are a bit darker there. So let's apply that. So I'm then going to blend this in and see if it looks any better. It's just, I don't know if it's the sponge that's soaking it up, if it's more of a liquidy product and the sponge is soaking it up or what. No, it's just not, it's really not doing it for me. I love the product. It does a good job everywhere else, but underneath my eyes, it's just that little bit there, right directly underneath my eye. It's just not done as good a job as, for example, my e.l.f. one would. And this is £27 for this concealer. It's really nice. I love it down my nose, but for underneath my eyes, just don't think it's for me, if I'm completely honest, which there's no point in sitting down and making a video reviewing products if I'm not going to be completely honest about them. So that is all of my YSL products that I've tried out for today. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. My overall opinion on these is the foundation is nice. It is a little bit too pricey for me personally. It'd be brilliant for a summer foundation because it's really lightweight. You can't really feel it on your face. Or even if you're going for like a more of a natural everyday look, it's perfect for that. But I do still prefer my NARS one. But it does apply really, really nicely. It's just not as high coverage as I would like it to be. The concealer, personally, I don't think I'd buy this again. It's nice, but it just doesn't do what I need it to do. It'd be great for the people, but for me personally, because I'm always so tired and I don't sleep as much, I get bigger under eye bags. Like if you guys can see, it's just a little bit darker under there. And personally for me, it's like literally where that crease is there, it's just under there, it's a little bit darker. It's done well around these areas. I'm actually really impressed around these areas. So I think I'd use it, but maybe mix it with my e.l.f. one. Put my e.l.f. directly under my eyes and then maybe blend it out using this, because it's a good concealer, but it just doesn't cover that little bit there that I need it to cover. And then finally, the primer. And this is genuinely the best primer I've ever tried. I just love it so much. I'll show you guys a bit up close and see if you can see the gold flakes I was talking about earlier on. So if you can see the like bits of gold and glitter in there, it's just so nice. It's just such a good primer, and it genuinely blends in so nicely. It leaves your skin and your makeup looking really nice, kind of flawless, and it just gives a good base to start with. So I would definitely buy this again. It is quite pricey, so I probably wouldn't use it every single time I apply my makeup, but as like, you know, one-offs or using it for when you've got a nice event or anything to go to, I definitely use this. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. I have loved filming this for you guys. If you have, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a lovely little comment down below to read later on, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content just like this, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!